everything's at?
Everything I'm going to need for boarding school. All my clothes. Well, just about all of them.
Oi! You went shopping? You went shopping for clothes?
Oh, God, down, girl.
You went shopping for clothes and you didn't tell me.
Oh, believe me, Sam, they were not your sort of clothes. You would not be interested.
Oh, me, not interested in clothes. I laugh. See?
Sam, these were my clothes for boarding school.
So?
So we're talking school uniforms here.
Oh.
Tartan kilts.
Ugh.
PE uniforms.
I don't think I want to hear this.
And white cotton shirts.
And sensible brown shoes.
Oh, don't you point those things at me.
Amazing, isn't it? It's like waving garlic at a vampire.
You mean you actually spent money on these things?
You could say that.
You can touch them, you know. We didn't buy them in a leper colony.
Are you kidding? I am not touching these. I could catch Daggy from clothes like these. So how much money did you fork out?
Lots. And you know, it's amazing how when schools stipulate which uniforms you have to buy, they always stipulate the most expensive possible ones from the most expensive possible store.
Sam, look at this. This is my winter uniform.
Oh, Jenny, Jenny, Jenny! What have they done to you?
And look, this is my blazer. Isn't it great?
Great. Oh, for pity's sake, girl, they've brainwashed you. How could you do this to her?
The blazer is great. Cost $175, therefore it has to be great.
$175? You could have got something good for that money.
It is good. It's top quality. It's 100% wool.
And 100% ugly.
It is not ugly. It's
Yes?
functional.
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 Functional. That's just one removed from sensible.
Oh, don't be silly. You're overreacting. I expect you to get a lot of good wear out of that blazer.
Don't you listen to him, girl. It's the devil you hear speaking.
Dad, we only have to wear the official school blazer on special formal occasions.
What? What special formal occasions?
Parents' visiting day. We wear them for our parents.
What's the point in that? I mean, the parents know what you look like. The parents paid for your blazers.
Dad.
The image is engraved upon my brain. Jenny, in her blazer, with a price tag with $175 written on it in big black letters.
I can't help that. It's a school rule.
Well, this is a dad rule. For $175, you can wear that blazer every day.
Dad.
And night. You can sleep in it. It's good and warm. It's 100% wool. A sheep died to give you that blazer.
Oh, the sheep didn't die. They just shear them. They don't kill them.
Well, then, the sheep got very cold to give you that blazer. And you owe it to him to wear it. Lots. He wouldn't.
Dad, you're not making sense.
I don't have to make sense. I'm a parent. And in the rules, it says parents don't have to make sense all the time.
Why not?
Because parents pay bills all the time, so you have to give them a bit of leeway.
Who made up these rules anyway?
Some very wise people.
Parents.
Thought so.
Hi, Mr. Kelly. Hi, everyone. Hold it just like that.
How'd it look?
Great. That'll be the best one I've taken yet.
Good.
That'll be $2.
What? You expect me to pay you for walking in here saying, hold it, click?
Well, the money doesn't all go to me. I've got a lot of overhead, you know.
Anyone your height would have a lot of overhead.
I mean, I've got to buy the film, and then I've got to pay to get it developed, and then there's my time. That's worth something.
Who told you that?
Come on, Mr. Kelly. I've got a right to make a living. Hand over the money. Fair's fair.
Take a hike.
I want everyone to know you took advantage of a little kid.
I did not take advantage of you.
You let me take the photo, now you won't pay. That's pretty mean.
Arthur, did I tell you to take the photo?
Well, no, but you didn't tell me not to either.
When did I get the chance?
When I said, hold it, you could have said, sorry, no photos, no photos. He has a point there, Dad.
He has not. He didn't give me a chance. He just walked in here and said, hold it, bang, and he took the picture. He was quicker on the draw than Billy the Kid.
You mean he stiffed some kid called Billy for money too?
Can you believe this?
I think in the long run it's going to be cheaper to just pay him the money.
Just a minute. I have a compromise here.
I'm willing to listen. I'm a reasonable man.
Now, Jenny, you say you only have to wear your blazer for parents?
Yeah,
Well, here, put it on.
but I don't understand.
Never mind. Right. Now, you, take a photo.
That's $4. If you're planning on running a tab, I'll need references.
Don't worry, you'll get your money, and I'll save $171.
How do you figure that?
I'll take the blazer back, and then instead of visiting Jenny, I'll just look at the picture.
You put them down anywhere, Arthur.
What you doing?
Take it easy. I designed all of those.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you doing anyway?
I'm sorting through to see what casual gear I'm going to take. It's also one small suitcase only.
But Jenny, you're not going to fit all these things into one small suitcase.
I know. That's why I've got to be ruthless. You can help. I could use a man's opinion. You never asked me. I said a man, not a midget. Hey, I may be little, but I'm nuggety.
Jenny, are you sure these are all yours?
Well, no, actually. Some of them are Sam's.
And does she know?
Well, not as such.
Jenny, you know she blows a stack when you pinch her clothes.
Well, usually, but I figured this is a perfect opportunity to borrow some of the things.
Oh, I see. You figure that she won't be able to refuse you, seeing as you're going away.
No, I figure I'll be long gone by the time she finds out.
Where are you?
Did I just time?
Jenny, have you got my blue blouse or my good green sweater?
Do you see them here?
No. But still, I'm not convinced. Remember, Jennifer, this household has an extradition treaty on your boarding school.
You're suspicious. Boy, that was close. The sooner I get away from here, the better. Why'd I have to go to boarding school anyway? I don't reckon Mr. Kelly should make you go.
Dad's not making me go. I want to go.
Yeah, but for how long?
Well, for the whole year, of course.
Maybe they'll give you some time off for good behaviour.
It's not a jail. It's a school.
So, what's the difference?
Oh, come on, Arthur. It'll be great. I've always wanted to go to boarding school. Haven't you ever wanted to go there?
Me? No way. I'd hate that sort of thing.
Oh, come on. I bet you'd love it.
No, I'm perfectly happy as I am. Gee, I'd hate to be living away from home with a bunch of strangers just studying all the time.
Ben, that's what you are doing.
Oh. Well, I wonder why I thought I was so happy.
Betty,
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
you keep chuckling to yourself.
Oh, do I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
I'd appreciate that, but also appreciate knowing why.
Why?
Why?
Well, because I assumed you wanted me to.
I wanted you to.
Well, there you go. I thought you did.
I wanted you to chuckle to yourself.
Well, you should make up your mind. I assumed...
I did.
Oh, which is it, Mr. Kelly? You can't have it both ways, you know.
Betty, stop. No more. I can't take this anymore. You live in some obscure brain warp. Now, all I want to know is, why were you chuckling to yourself?
You want to know that as well?
I don't want to know that as well. That's all I want to know. I don't want to know anything else. I don't want to know your views on the Big Bang Theory on the start of the universe.
What big bang is that?
It was where your brain exploded and blew out through your ears. And left a tiny, tiny fragment to rattle round inside your head.
Did it?
Betty, stop it. Stop it at once. Now, why were you chuckling to yourself?
I forget.
You forget?
Yeah, my memory must have been one of the bits that blew out through my ear. I can't remember things.
Don't you do that. Don't you use my things back against me. Now, why were you chuckling?
Well, it was really more of a chortle than a chuckle.
All right, why were you chortling?
There you go, changing your mind again.
Betty, are you familiar with the term justifiable homicide?
No, I don't think I know that one.
Well, that's where you strangle a Betty and the judge says, oh, what a pity. Never mind. Well, I suppose it's all for the best. Can't blame you too much. Now, off you go. Don't you do it again. Oh, yes, he would. He would. And he might even give me a medal. He might even knight.
Mr. Kelly, you know, if there's anything you want me to tell you, you only just have to ask.
Why were you chortling? And or chuckling, giggling, snickering and snorting?
Oh, because of St. Ermintrude's.
Because of St. Ermintrude's what?
School, of course. St. Ermintrude's school, Dad.
Chums at St. Ermintrude's. What in the devil's name is this?
Haven't you ever read the St. Ermintrude's books, Mr. Kelly, when you were a kid? Oh, they were my favourites. There was a whole series of them. They were all set in this boarding school thing. And that's why I've lent them to Jenny, because she's going to boarding school.
Yes, well, that's very kind of you, but I
Yeah,
don't...
and then she'd know what to expect. See, my favourite is Head Girl at St. Ermintrude.
Yes, I'm sure it
My
is.
second favourite is The Boldest Girl at St. Ermintrude. But then I don't think we should lend that to Jenny, because we don't want her to get any ideas.
Betty, if you read these books, I'm sure there's no risk that they would contain any ideas of any sort.
No? Oh, well, if you're sure. Oh, she's such a lucky girl, isn't she?
Yes, I suppose so.
I always wanted to go to boarding school when I was her age.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I knew it'd be just like St. Ermintrude's, and you know, we'd have midnight feasts and ginger beer and lashings of tuck.
You would?
Yeah. I never knew what lashings of tuck was, though. I thought it might be where that Jocelyn did a famous dive into the water tower, but I reckon that was splashings of tuck.
Oh, my God.
But I bet I would have found out if I'd been to boarding school.
Yes, I'm sure you would have.
Honey, I never got to go because my dad couldn't afford to send me.
Oh, what bad luck.
Yeah. You know, he was such a soft-hearted man underneath it all. He said, "Go, we've done the sums, and we can't afford to send you to boarding school. You'll have to stay home with us." And then he cried. He actually
Yes, I can relate to that.
I tell you, it's a work of art. It's a pity to eat it, really. Well, I should really leave it for posterity to marvel at. On second thoughts, let posterity make its own sandwich.
Hold it just like that.
Oh, well, what are you doing with that camera?
Just trying to make a buck, Ben.
Yeah, well, not from me, you're not. I'm not going to pay you for a photo.
Come on, Ben, please. I'll be your best friend.
No way.
Well, then, you leave me no choice.
Don't talk about what?
Don't ask, Ben. You don't want to know.
Well, yes, I do. Well, what are you talking about?
Well, Ben, you've got to remember, I'm the one who delivers the groceries around here.
So what?
So, I have to hear Mr. Kelly go on about the price of food.
Yeah, but I still don't see what you're getting at.
And I know he's told you to cut down on the size of your sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but see, well, this isn't such a big sandwich. I mean, well, this one's hardly anything.
Ben, you can paint it brown and call it Uluru.
No, it's not that big.
You'd lead groups of tourists over it.
And you're saying that you'll rat on me to Mr. Kelly, is that it? You little sneak. Well, it won't work, pal, because you've forgotten one thing. I'm going to eat the evidence.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then it'll be your word against mine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Nobody will believe a little kid, will they?
Yeah, that's right. Nice try, pal, but bad luck.
So I guess I'll just have to show them the photo.
The photo? Well, come back. Wait, we can talk about this.
Stop in, Ben!
Four school shirts, white cotton.
Check.
4 pairs of dark brown stockings, heavy gay. Check. 6 pairs of passion killers.
What?
Underpants, navy blue, cotton. Need I say more? Check.
Well, that's just about it. Now, Jen, only 2 days to go. Getting excited?
You better believe it. This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me.
Navy cotton knickers are the most exciting thing that's ever happened to you.
Come on, Jen, sit on the case, see if we can get it closed.
Just a minute, just a minute. That can't possibly be everything.
What, we've missed something on the list?
No, the list has missed something. Where's the little black dress?
What little black dress?
Dad, how can you do this to her?
What little black dress?
You're sending her away from home without a little black dress?
Apparently.
But every girl needs a little black dress. Why? It's essential equipment, for Pete's sake. Don't you two know anything?
Sam, I'm sure she'll cope without a little black dress.
Oh, yeah? And what does she wear if she's invited to the headmistress's cocktail party?
Sam, she's going to a boarding school. She's not going on a Pacific cruise.
Is that any reason to let our standards slip?
And she's got me worried. Maybe you should have a little black dress.
It's all right, Dad. I've already got one.
You have? Where'd you get it from?
Sam's lending it to me. She just doesn't know it yet.
I'll get that! Oh, Betty! Come on in.
Hello, Kawee, g'day. Tony me.
What are you doing here?
Oh, well, I found out what it was, so I came over to give you lashings of it.
Translation, please, Dad.
Why ask me? I've been getting it wrong for 5 years.
Betty, lashings of what exactly?
Tuck! I found out what it is.
Oh, I see.
You do?
Yes, they have it in all the books about boarding school. It's food.
It is?
Yeah, Lord love you, yeah. And you need lashings of it when you go to boarding school, and you keep it in a tuck box under your bed, and so you can have midnight feasts in the dorm. I don't know what a dorm is. I'm still working on that one.
Tin of biscuits and 3 different kinds of jams and a fruit cake.
A kilo of king prawns?
Well, I thought you should have some traditional Aussie tuck as well.
Betty, I think you better look after those. They won't keep too well under Jenny's bed.
Oh, no. Well, why don't we have them now? We could have our own midnight feast.
It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, he's so picky. Come and help me show him. Oh, Betty, thanks heaps for all this stuff.
Yes, thanks, lashings.
You know, she's really nice, Dad, underneath all that crazy stuff.
Betty, yeah, the heart's in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the head that seems to have been mislaid.
Here you go, you little blackmailer.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, Ben.
Hi, Ben. What are you two up to?
Oh, nothing. We were just, talking.
Business. And speaking of which, Sam?
Oh, okay, you dirty little rat. Here you go.
Yes, I love this town.
Got you too, eh?
Better believe it. What did he get you for?
Well, it started out with a picture of me with a huge sandwich.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but then he followed me around and got one of me with my arm sort of, well, accidentally around Renata Tessalino.
Sort of accidentally.
Yeah. Well, see, I'd momentarily lost my balance, see, and, well, I put my arm out, and she was standing there, and my arm sort of went around. Would you believe that?
Not for a second.
Yeah, not for Shelley. Arthur's threatened to show her the photo. What did he get you for?
Oh, well, you know that scratch Dad thinks he put on the car?
You mean it was you?
No, of course not. It was the fence. I just happened to sort of accidentally back into it and...
Scratch the car?
Well, it wasn't my fault.
Well, neither was Renata Tessalino.
Maybe we can hire a 9-year-old hitman to get Arthur for us.
Don't tell me he's got you too.
You mean he's been blackmailing you?
Me? No way. He's got half the kids in the neighbourhood. He got Pete Carrot for smoking behind the toilets and the Sherman girls for sneaking into an AO movie. I tell you, he's making a fortune.
And he says he's hidden the negatives in a safe place, and if anything happens to him, they'll be developed and printed.
So he hasn't actually got them developed yet?
Yeah, not so far. But as long as he has the negatives, we have to keep paying up.
Well, it's your own fault for getting caught. He's got nothing on me.
Yeah, well, you're just lucky he didn't get one of you stealing Sam's clothes.
What? Gee, thanks a million, Ben. I'm out of here. What have you got?
Well, I didn't mean that she'd, taken the clothes. I meant that she'd... Well, what exactly did I mean?
He's pathetic.
He's a man.
So, what have you taken?
Well, the green sweater and the blue blouse.
Anything else?
Sam, trust me. What else would I take?
Oh, Jenny, what is all this? The school said 2 pieces of luggage.
Yeah, well, if it's in plastic bags, it doesn't count. I was told I went shopping on the way.
Well, it's on your head. Ben, could you give me a hand with the bags?
Yeah, go on, Miss Kelly.
You're not going already?
Well, we have to get going. It's a long drive.
Oh, Jen, I want to miss you so much.
Me too.
What am I going to do without you?
I don't know. You'll have to learn to lose your own clothes.
Bye, Jen. Have a great time.
Bye, Ben. And if you see my friend Katie following you around with a group of girls, don't worry.
Why, what's she doing?
Well, I sold the rights to my Ben safaris.
Ben safaris?
Yeah, you know, giving desperate young girls a close-up look of Mr. Hunk here. Hold it, just like that. That's great.
Well, that's one photo I don't mind paying for.
Great, that'll be $3.
What did the price go up to $3?
Supply and demand. You want this one, I can charge extra for it.
Believe us, Mr. Kelly, he knows all about supply and demand.
Particularly demand.
Tell me, Arthur, do you always take your photos the same way? I'm a model of consistency. You always have your camera the same. You never change anything. Why should I? You never, for example, remove the lens cap. What's a lens cap?
You mean none of the photos will come out? None of them.
What photos?
Never mind.
Jenny, you're a genius.
You are a lifesaver.
I do my best.
What photos?
Never mind.
Well, my work here is done. Come on, Tonto, let's ride.
Who was that masked teenager?
I don't know, but life in this town won't be the same without her.
Especially for Arthur.
I think I have my mum calling me.
Oh.
Something wrong?
Yes, I was just going to go and yell at Jenny to stop daydreaming and get on with the homework. Force of habit, I suppose.
She used to always wonder how you knew she'd stop work. I mean, you just guessed.
Of course. Knowing Jenny, I had a better than average chance of being right.
It does seem sort of quiet without her, doesn't it? Well, I suppose she's doing what she wants to do, so we should be happy for her, shouldn't we?
That's right.
She'll have a great time at boarding school.
She certainly will.
I mean, she's always been really keen on the idea, hasn't she?
She certainly has.
You're missing her already, aren't you?
I certainly am.
Recorded in front of a studio audience. This has been a